Hello!
Hello, welcome to the virtual guided session. It's Shannon Huyton.
I'm Matt Huyton.
And we are here to enjoy some beautiful tunes with some of you out there. And we're going to bring some beauty and some light to this hour. I hope that's the goal.
That's the goal.
All right, so thank you for joining us and helping us with that mission. Bob in Wisconsin, snowless Wisconsin. Welcome to you. And welcome to Marco and Jeanette in Italy. Welcome to Kevin in Austin, Texas. Welcome to Mike in chilly Worcester. And hello in Australia. Good morning to you. So happy to have you joining us live. To Nicole in France. Hello, and I hope that you're painting lots and lots of beautiful, wonderful art this month. Hi to Saul. We have a wonderful special surprise planned later this hour from our friend Saul. Very excited about that. Hello, Ted in Ottawa. Hi to Mike in Portland. Hi to Em in France. Thank you for joining us. Hello to Dawn in Maui. How wonderful that you've made it to Hawaii and escaped the wretched cold for a while.
Showing off. Yeah.
So the snow has just started in Midland, Michigan, and it's going to start in Boston before too long. Hello to Gilda and salut to you. Thank you for joining us this evening. Hi to Wes and Julie in Maryland. Hi to Fel in California. Hi, Adele in Halifax. Hi, Dermot in Sarasota. Welcome. Hi to Tony in Amsterdam. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us on the Bouzouki on the Cittern. Hello in the UK from Dorset, UK. Hello and welcome to you, Pete. I hope that the weather is nice. Hi to David in Bournemouth in the UK as well. Hi to Ray in Albany. Hello in Edmonton, Alberta. Wonderful to have you joining us. Hi, Brian in Santa Cruz. Great that you have a light southwest wind, and that is the jig with which we will begin. I like how you did that. Thank you.
That's good.
Hi, Howard in Seattle. Wonderful to have you joining us, and snow in Seattle. Hi, Arthur in France. Welcome, my friend. Hello to Jenny. Hope that you are also painting lots of beautiful things in Leitrim. We have a tune from Leitrim actually planned as well. And in fact, this is a kind of a request, an all request.
There's a lot of requests, if not
hour of music. We're not getting to all the requests, but a few. Ruth in Kentucky, welcome and thanks for joining us. Glad to have you here for your first time live with us. Hi to Maria in Spain. Hi to Carrie in Florida. And hi to Stephen in Cape Town. Wonderful to have you joining us from South Africa again. Welcome back. Hi, Jeff in Sarasota Springs. Hi to Mark in Lake County, Illinois. Hello to Claudia, also in the Chicago area. I'm so sorry to hear about your broken leg.
Yeah.
We're going to send you some southwest wind to heal it. To Sam, hello in Halifax. To Renee and Virginia and Pat and Katie. Woohoo! So glad to have a crew joining us. Hi, Janet in Ypsilanti. Hi to Bev in Lancaster, UK. Hi, Wayne in the Peg. Hi, Malcolm. First time. Welcome to you as well in Sacramento. And also to Nick in the UK. We've got a good UK representation. So we're starting off with the Southwest Wind. This is a beautiful jig in D. And we're sending this out to Jennifer, who in Ypsilanti, who had requested this one. So
nice mellow warm-up tempo.
I like it. Dum, doo, 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 doo. I love playing this tune with you, Lynn. Thanks for joining us from North Carolina.
nice one, Shannon. That's a nice one.
That is a nice one, and delighted to have you joining us live, folks. And if you're tuning in later on, a big welcome to you as well. Or if you're here but you're not on the chat, we're just delighted to have everybody here. And it is cool to do this live with ye here. It definitely feels more like a session. I know in this room we only hear ourselves, just the two of us, but I can really hear people playing with us, and I love it. And also love this next tune that I learned about from Steve in Scotland. I don't know if you're here with us live, Steve, but this goes out to you. You had requested All Hands Around, which is in O'Neill's, a lovely old tune, which I had to learn, and yes, now I will remember. And Tony, you said, you can't believe I remembered your name. So the two things that I take very seriously are remembering these lovely tunes, recalling these tunes, and also remembering a lot of us here. I'm glad that I could remember, but it says Cittern stuff. So I was like, oh, I know who this is. Yes.
Mnemonic devices in usernames highly appreciated.
Yeah, somebody asked once if I had like a Google...
like a spreadsheet or something?
No, like maps or something like that on. I do not. I do not have like global maps on or anything like that. I'm just remembering names. And I'm glad that Danny is joining us from Venezuela. Welcome back to you, and welcome to Vivian. So All Hands Around. Very lovely little jig in G. If you don't know it, I didn't. You might like it. Into a tune that a lot of us know called The Boys of Malin. Okay.
In A.
1, 2, here we go. If you don't already know the tune, this part, that happens like 3 times. So if you only get that much, I invite you to join us on that. Again, 2, ready.
hearts.
Yeah, and I had a little gaffe in the Boys of Malin the first time around, and I think coming from G, it's so oriented in G with the E minor that I was just like really in that zone, and I was trying to spell out the G for everybody, the all hands around, so we could be all hands around. And when I got into A, I really felt like frozen.
Couldn't get your hand around it.
I couldn't get my head around it, which goes to show that when I'm having a little bit of a snarly time with a tune, if I just stop for a second and I kind of play a scale in that key, tends to go better.
Yeah. Does that tune have any G sharps in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good tune, though.
It's a great tune.
Good tune. Good tune. And Ray, we have some unsweetened chocolate for you if you need it for baking. And it sounds like Lynn has some as well.
Oh, good. Okay.
So I wish we could just hand it to you right now.
We 3D print it.
And Johnny is back in LA. Welcome and thanks for joining us. And to Susan in New Jersey, welcome back, my flute friend. And to Terry in Wales, wonderful to have you back, and wonderful to have you joining us in Liverpool, Flossie. We're going to carry on now with some jigs that Carrie requested. The White Petticoat, which always sounds very trendy to me, but it's an old tune. It's an O'Neill's. It's at least 120 years old. So we're going to play the White Petticoat into The Cook in the Kitchen.
Another
three-patta. Yes. Nice to have you joining us from Limerick City, Peter. Welcome to you. Welcome. So, that's first. 1, 2, here we go.
That tune's got it all. It's got 3 parts. It's got the little go to D for the third part thing, a little F natural.
And it's got a lot to keep David busy here. David, you mentioned that you've got no keys on the flute, and the G sharp is particularly snotty in the Boys of Malin. Without that, however, on a keyless flute, oftentimes when I encounter a G sharp, if I'm playing a keyless flute, I'll play an E instead or a B instead. Something in the E major chord, because that's usually where it's sitting,
hitting at. Yeah.
So
clever Shannon.
That's easy to do on the keyless because you can just kind of come down. Yeah, actually, it's all right. It's all right. It's manageable.
We've got this.
Then we hit the white petticoat that has a D sharp in it.
Yeah.
And then we hit the cook in the kitchen that has an F natural in it. But all of those are fairly handy within the context of the tune. Mm-hmm. But I hear what you're saying. I have a hard time with that on the keyless flute. And I have my little crutches here. Karen, welcome and thanks for joining us. And we have a tune for you now, actually. Hand Me Down the Tackle. You had asked for Hand Me Down the Tackle. So you have entered the room and here you go.
And hello to Maeve in Alaska.
Wonderful.
We just watched a movie about Alaska last night.
Oh, we just saw once again the great movie called Togo. It's a beauty about that heroic dog who helped carry diphtheria medicine to kids in Nome, Alaska. Happy to have you joining us, Maeve and Sitka. And so I think we're going to precede Hand Me Down the Tackle for Karen. We're going to precede that
with the eel in the sink.
The eel in the sink.
Yes.
Kung hei fat choi. Happy New Year. Yeah. Happy Lunar New Year to those who celebrate. And it is the year of the snake.
Yeah,
so we'll do the eel in the sink. I think Bob had recommended when I said any snake themed tunes. I think a few people had suggested the eel in the sink. So we'll do into Hand Me Down the Tackle.
I feel like this set is telling a story. There's an eel in the sink, so you need some fishing tackle to get it out, but the landlady's too drunk to deal with it. So what can you do?
Something like that. At the end, the 3 tunes. Dum dum da da dee dee dum. 2, ready.
too shabby.
And
Nice
it ended up
change.
being, the change into the third one was class. The change into the second one, I thought at the last minute of a change that would have been slicker. But that's not a bad set there. Nice. And Peter, I like all your snakes. And yes, this
I
is...
thought they were ducks. They're snakes.
No ducks in a row.
Yeah.
Snakes in a row.
Got it.
And I think, eel in the sink,
Yeah.
eel in the pan, eel every which way. We're going to have to try, guys. We're just going to have to keep trying. It is the year of the snake, and the snake has many wonderful qualities, flexibility, versatility, craftiness, maybe being a little bit sinister at times.
Is the snake the good guy in this scenario?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, it is the year of the snake, and it is distracting and upsetting time in many respects. So bringing in the snake and the goodness of the snake and seeing how many ways we can fry the snake will be really interesting. It could be the good guy. The snake could be the good guys.
Slytherin saves the day.
Yeah,
Is that
the
what we're
snake
going
could be the
for?
good guys who just keep playing the tunes and sliding through life and enjoying community together.
I like it.
So just hedging, we're
Yeah.
either going to just enjoy slithering because it's so sweet together, or we're just going to fry the eel in the sink. Let's just try it all and see what works, and stay together and keep in touch in the meantime. Tico, I'm so glad you're joining us, and I'm so glad that you are enjoying the tunes. So we're going to carry on now with some jigs. This is the January tune of the month that we didn't do last time. The Blackthorn stick. And then we're going to play for Kevin, because this is a big request hour. Headwood Crossing by a lad up in the north. Maybe he lives in Belfast, or maybe he lives in Antrim. A wonderful guy wrote this tune, Headwood Crossing. So Blackthorn stick in G and Headwood Crossing in C.
Hence the capo on the 5th fret.
1, 2. Whoops. Am I playing the right tune?
I think so.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, ready. Gotta let it ring in the year of the snake.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't think I've ever played this chord, and I wanted to see how loud I could play it.
I was really excited. It got really exciting. It got really exciting. I also just felt like musically it was starting to drive.
Yeah.
So Malcolm, hi and welcome. And you do the Blackthorn stick in A. Lovely.
Like
Thank you for hipping me to that. That's going to be my takeaway this week. I appreciate that. Jeff, the C tune is really nice. It's very pretty. It definitely has shades of the Geese in the Bog, another pretty C tune. So
you got to take the C where you can get it.
Yeah, you got to take everything where you can get it. All light, all community, all joy. Here we are. We're going to keep bringing it together.
With some hornpipes.
With some hornpipes this time. Now, this one has a macabre title. It's called The Brown Coffin. It's also known as The Factory Smoke. Sort of sad.
Yeah.
So, Bob asked for Factory Smoke, a.k.a. The Brown Coffin. We've done that sometimes in A minor. We're going to do it in E minor. And we're going to try the Home Ruler, which I learned just from Julian West, that it was written by Frank McCallum. So there we go.
Oh, and look, we have an author for Patrick Davey, does it say?
Oh, really? Is that right? Maybe it is. I thought it was
I
another lad who wrote it. Did you say you saw it on the internet?
Yes.
Hi, Michael. Welcome in Colorado. Thanks for joining us. So thanks for letting us know. Patrick Davey, we think. Oops. 1, 2, 1, 2. So the brown, aka the brown cupboard, reminded me of, there's a beautiful young adult book about, it's in the title, it's like the coffin maker. It's like the boy, the bird, and the coffin maker. Our son, I read that with our son a few years ago, and it's a beautiful book. It's very lovely novel. The boy, the coffin maker, and the bird, something like this. Beautiful.
I remember.
And Margot, welcome to you, and yay on the home ruler. That is a beauty. So maybe James Hill wrote it. Could be. It's an oldie. And to Pam, I agree. A lovely tune and a macabre title. It really is. And the brown coffin, David, not only is good to practice arpeggios with, but then once you really know the tune, try it in an A minor. So that would be, would start like that. So then we'd have, I think that I made a tutorial of that one in A on this YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, it's good practice for the brain as well as for the fingers. So, what's next?
I think it's time for the offertory.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay, great. Well, we have
I'll get the the boring stuff out of the way. If you're joining us for the first time here at the VGS, we do a little pass the hat section where we play a set of tunes. And if you feel like if you feel moved to contributing to the cause, then you can. There's some links by which you can do so. PayPal and Venmo are our thingies.
Yeah, makes it a little easier for us to say no to a gig so that we can do this.
Jim always says if I ask if I have to Venmo him, he says, "Are you gonna Kebmo me?" Yeah. Anyway,
Great.
Go on. Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah,
so what are we
now,
doing? What are we doing? We're doing a beautiful new composition of Saul Foster's in Michigan, and the tune is called "Digging Out,"
which we will be tomorrow.
Yes. And it sounds like the snow has already started in Michigan. So there you go. This is a great tune, Saul. Thanks for sharing it with us. We're going to try that with a jig that I wrote called Frame the Cat. And before we do all of that, we're going to send out to our friend Harry O'Neill, who wrote this tune called the Huyton March. We were so sorry to hear of Harry's passing. A good friend to us and to the virtual guided session. He joined us for almost every single virtual guided session, and we will miss him greatly. And so, Harry, thank you for your friendship, for your music, and for your beautiful tune that you composed for your granddaughter some years ago. We're going to try that first. The Huyton March into Saul's great tune. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Should we do it just once?
Sure.
Because it's A, A, B.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2. Hey, we really could have ended with Saul's.
Yeah,
Just do it one more time around. That's a great tune,
really
Saul.
tune.
And it's a great tune that Harry wrote as well. That's really lovely. Thanks for sharing your music with us, friends. And we'll be thinking of that tomorrow as we shovel our way out of the house.
We'll see if the forecast comes to pass.
All right, so earlier today we got together to learn a great reel by Joe Liddy, the Leitrim fiddle player. And
Liddy from Leitrim.
Liddy from Leitrim. And it's called Palmer's Gate. And if you'd like to learn a tune with us, we're doing one more Zoom tune next month. In fact, we're doing one more. Here we go. We're doing one more virtual guided session next month on March 8th at 2 p.m. this same time, Boston time. And before that, we're doing the Zoom tune. And then in April, things get a little wild schedule-wise to accommodate a trip to Japan.
Yeah.
So we are going to do one more Zoom tune where we learn a tune like this one.
Zoom tune is an online workshop that Shannon teaches in which she teaches a tune on Zoom. So if you want to get in on that, you should email her. Isn't that right, Shannon?
That is right. That is right. Bev, wonderful to have you joining us. I'm glad you enjoyed Saul's tune as well. It's beautiful. Ted, wonderful to have you here as well. I don't know if you got a shout out earlier. Sam, thank you for your kindness. And everybody, thank you for your kindness and encouragement. And we will try this wonderful tune we learned this morning, Palmer's Gate, into the Providence. Are you in tune with reality? I just want to make sure that I am now. I just got kind of excited in that last set. Uh-oh.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, I flattened it a little for the capo.
Quotes. Getting in tune with reality. Or not. Maybe reality is the one that needs to get in tune.
Yeah, reality needs to take a chill pill.
Okay, here's a beautiful tune, and that's what it's all about. Celebrating these beautiful tunes together. 2, ready. B part.
Mm-hmm.
That B part.
What about
That
it?
B part was beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
And the Blackthorn Stick and A.
Yeah.
2 bit and Saul's great tune. 3 wonderful things I'm going to carry with me all month. Gotta just cling. We're going to cling to the things that are
Cling to
bright
the
and
good
beautiful,
news. Cling to the
guys.
good news.
There's lots to be thankful for. There's lots to be happy about. And those are just 3 of those things. Also, good to be happy about is the flow to that beautiful tune. Yes, Jeff, I like the way you're describing it. Such a nice flow to Palmer's Gate
Yeah.
and to the Providence.
Yeah.
But Palmer's Gate has a certain something to it. It's
It does.
very pretty.
It is.
And it's also nice up a step. Pretty. Nice and bright. So, speaking of nice and bright, My Darling.
Home.
Yes. That was the tune of the month this month. My Darling for Valentine's month. For the Feast of St. Gobnet and for Valentine's.
For Valentine's, she gets to sleep in.
That's right. And then we're going to carry on with The Fox and the Thatch by the great John Dwyer, which we first heard of from Grania in Kerry. So, all request hour. Allison, hello and thanks for popping in to say hello. And thank you so much for heading to that rally. I hope that it was uplifting and it felt like something that you can kind of sink your teeth into and lift you up for the month to come. So, here we go. Wonderful. And beautiful. 1, 2, 1.
tunes.
Lovely tunes.
Nice tunes.
Lovely tunes. Lovely people
together.
gathering here. Teague, really glad that you're enjoying this. Really glad that you're here. Everybody, really, really happy to gather us together on this fine winter's day. Thank you very much. Gramagat tapaliv. Shukran. Dankjewel. Toda. Merci beaucoup. Trugare for coming together and enjoying Irish music with us. Arigato gozaimasu. Muchas gracias. Tusen tak. Gurmayed. Dziękuję.谢谢. Date. Dankeschön. Mille grazie. Kamsahamnida. Efharisto for joining us for the virtual guided session. We'll be back on March 8th for another hour of tunes together. Chwala wam. Eskerigasko. Dhanyavad. Giros for being so kind to one another. Indatenda. Mikwet Yudva. Spasiba for being kind to the Huytons. Achehe. Salamat. Tarimakashi. Dioch. Kusanem for being funny and fun in the chat. Muito obrigada. Gam aita. Khop kun ka. Khop sai lai de.
If I may mention, there has been a single piece of paper that has been with us for, I think, years, with all the thank yous. And there is a new piece of paper, freshly minted, and
I printed it out fresh.
Yeah, you printed
I know,
it fresh,
and I
like,
changed
the phonetic helpers are gone. With like the ones that don't use the Roman alphabet are now just like
they're gone. But I learned ta believe is like, isn't that maybe, is it the plural or the, whatever, that's more proper. I tried to fix a couple. And Ngoi is good. Ngoi is good for Cantonese, but Tate is maybe better. So just trying a few little changes, and please always let me know.
Always learning.
So we're going to finish off with a march for Arthur and also for Jenny. You guys had wanted to hear a march, so we're going to do Lord Mayo's march, and a big thanks to everybody for joining us today. And let's see, in case you didn't get a shout out, please, we're so glad you were here, and we hope to see you before too long. And Lord Mayo's march is all right. Good cheer, all. Ready? Fel, glad to have you joining us on the pipes on that one. Everyone, be so well. Keep the cheer. Grab the little light and the little bird songs where you can. Bye.